Heroes and heroines of all ages. When the world tells you to get a life, you're always welcome at the 1-Up block. My name is Dan the Man, your host, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play. Today, we're going to be tackling Shantae and the Pirate's Curse, as Shantae has just gracefully just said to us in her own commentary. So, yeah, Shantae and the Half-Genie Hero, Shantae the Half-Genie Hero is coming out soon, and I figured it'd be a great idea to try and beat this, or do this Let's Play before the game came out. Isn't that just the most wonderful idea for me? If you know who I am, isn't that just a great idea? But I'm pretty excited. This game is pretty quick. You can get through it pretty easily, a lot easier than the first two Shantae games, I'd say. The collectathon aspect of it is not as time-consuming, I'd like to say. It's much easier to get all the stuff in one go. So I'm pretty happy about that. But yeah, so let's hit that start button. Don't mind this third one. This is the practice file, as you could probably tell. We have 19% on that already. I only spent 58 minutes in it. Whatever. So the first file, this is for you, future Dan. You better remember this. The first file is going to be our game, and you're going to see here in a second. Normal mode and pirate mode. What is pirate mode, Dan? You might be asking yourself, and I will answer that later. But for now, we're not even going to touch it. I'm not even going to talk about it. It's a secret. It's a secret, everybody. Don't tell. Shh. I had that dream again. It's been the same one every night. Sorry, Shantae also makes little noises herself sometimes, so if I talk over those, I apologize. Ever since I became human. So, a recap for the last game. And spoiler alert, if you didn't watch that Let's Play, you should obviously go watch it so you can get the full story, you dingus. What are you doing here? But if you don't want to and you just want to see this game in action, well, basically the recap is Shantae got her powers stolen from her by Risky because she used a magic lamp to suck out her magic powers and turned it evil. The magic powers were formed into an evil Shantae, which Shantae herself destroyed without her magic. So, now Shantae is a regular human, one would say, but she's still pretty much a genie, though. It's complicated. You'll see as we keep going. But yeah, that's the recap. Huh? What in the world? Scuttle Town is under attack. I may not be a genie, but it's still my duty to protect this town from evil. Okay, and the start of the game is Sequin Land being destroyed again. Who'd have thought? Right? Sky! Bolo! Is it another pirate attack? Worse, it's the Ammo Baron. He's turning Scuttle Town into a war zone here. Oh, here, an auto potion, just in case. You got the auto potion. It's time to put your training to the test. You're a human now and you've got to fight like one. Here, take this pike ball. You can activate it in the inventory screen. I'm gonna go catch up the Sky. You got the pike ball. Hooray! Bolo's right. I can do this without my genie magic. And into the game, Scuttle Town. By the way, this song is really good, so I'm gonna shut up for a second. Okie doke, and I'm back. So, while you were listening to the music, you probably picked up on the fact that Shantae pretty much looks and feels exactly how she did back in Risky's Revenge, so yeah, it's basically the same. The only difference here is you may pick up on it soon, so I'm not even going to talk about it, so I'm not even going to bring it up right now. So she can still whip her hair, it still does damage, you know, it feels good to do. Feels a lot better than the first game, which is how the second game played. You still run left and right. You're always running in this one, you can't turn on walk anymore, as far as I know. Which is good, because you don't really ever need to walk. Huzzah! It's Scuttle Town's guardian genie, here to save the day. Get real, Mayor. I can't fight the entire Ammonian army by myself. Do something about this. But you see, I can't. I sold our town to the ammo baron in a moment of weakness and then spent the money on cheap waxy chocolates and ate them. Say what? Then I had to go make dirty water, and by the time I got back, he'd already started to move in. He owns the town, so I can't make him leave. Boo-hoo-hoo. Ugh, never mind. Magic or no, I'm Ret-2-Go. And that's our introduction. Ow, you dick. Well, spank that guy for throwing bombs at me. As you can see in the background, Scuttle Town is actually being destroyed. Like, there's buildings falling and stuff. But this is the introduction stage, very similar to the other Shantae games, where it starts off with something crazy happening in town. And this one is the Ammo Baron. If you recall, we did give the deed to Scuttle Town to the Ammo Baron as a side quest. It didn't really get brought up, which is cool because it's the plot of this game that he's taking over Scuttle Town. So it's pretty cool, right? It's actually just a subplot. This has nothing to do with anything, really. It's just kind of what's happening to Scuttle Town to get us started on the adventure. Because as you saw in the opening screen, there was some sort of grave talking like a pirate at us, and obviously this game's called The Pirate's Curse, so there's probably something to do with a pirate, not Ammo Baron. But Ammo Baron is being a dick, and he's trying to take over Scuttle Town, and we have to go see what's going down, because this is our town, yo. You can't just blow our town up, we live here. We're the guardians, actually. In fact, that is a fact, that's my job, bro. You can't just, ow. You can't just take my town from me. The point is, I work here. I get paid, sort of. They don't pay me, really. I'm sure my job is to just run around and beat respawning vases to get my money, because that's how money works in Shantae, I guess. I don't know. This part's kind of annoying. You kind of want to jump further ahead so you don't have to deal with the bullets, because the bullets come up and destroy the platforms extremely quickly, so you kind of just want to skip as many platforms as you can. And yeah, if you're looking at this, you can probably understand what to do here, so I don't even know why I'm insulting your intelligence by explaining it to you. It's platforming. So here's where I use the pike ball. This is actually pretty funny. You can actually just wait for these to blow up, but... And also, Shantae does say stuff, like when you use items on, I think she shouts pike ball or whatever, you know? But, boom, charm immediately. Look at this, I love it. Sprite work is on point. Mwah. Mwah, 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 mwah. But, check it, yo. Auto potion, the most superior potion, completely revives. That's, well, it completely, I wanted to show you that because I wanted to tell you what it does. It revives you automatically upon death, so if you want to have a couple of those on you, it's probably a good idea. This game does get pretty hectic with its enemies attacking you non-stop, but you're probably pretty familiar with that if you played any of the Shantae games. Hey, you made it! Caw! Wrench says the Ammo Baron is just ahead. Good, because I've got a message for him, straight from my hair to his derriere. Okay, and work on those lines. From my hair straight to his derriere. I'm all about it. I like that line. What are you talking about, Sky? Oh, dick. These guys take 2 hits. Thank you. You probably should gather as much money as you can from the beginning. I'm going to be grinding to get all the items I can possibly get right after this episode, just so you guys know. Oh, poop. I should have started the timer. I'm so bad at making Let's Plays, like real talk. But I'm gonna grind off screen and buy everything I possibly can from the shop. But you don't even know there's a shop yet. Why am I telling you this? You can save here, but I'm not gonna even really bother because the game's gonna make you save after anyway. Ammo Baron. I was about to shout Ammo Baron, but I knew she said it here, so hopefully I let you hear her say it. That's right, boys. Tear down this preschool and convert it to a long-range cannon. And the retirement center, another cannon. Ah, it's really coming along. I'm teared up here. Hold it right there, Ammo Baron. No one weaponizes the elderly on my watch. Kablamo! Boys, you shouldn't have. I see you here to... Is she here to dance at my victory party? Thrice approved. Yes, she will indeedly do. The nerve. What do I look like anyway? I don't know, some kind of dancer, I guess. Aren't you? Oh, well, yeah. Yeah? Yes, whatever. Stop wrecking our town. According to the Fairness Towards Oversized Chocoholic Landowners Act, Mayor Scuttlebutt has 30 days to refund the full amount in cash or edible confections before you can claim legal occupancy. Huh? Let me see here. Egad, she's right. But I'm not about to let some purple-haired pipsqueak stand between me and my glorious new empire. Bourgeois, let's dance. Ammo Baron, the mechanized militaristic madman. Right, so this fight's pretty easy. There's a trophy for not getting hit in this, and I'm gonna show you the best way to do it. Standing under these things right here is the best way to not get hit. He can't ram you and he can't hit you with his fast cannonballs. And basically you're just waiting for one of those red cannonballs to come out so you can shoot it at him and he falls off and you whip the shit out of him. Basically you just want to time your hair to hit the red balls, which is not difficult to do in the slightest. And this fight is pretty much a joke. But, I guess I should mention I'm playing this on the PS4, and you bring up the items by pressing the touchpad, which is really quick, by the way. You can also go through key items, a map, and such like that really quick. But if you want a better experience, I guess, you can play it on the Wii U, where the gamepad acts as the inventory and the map and stuff. But really, it's just a quicker way to see it. Both ways play good, and I got the PS4 version. I actually have both versions, but I got the PS4 version so I can do trophies because I'm a trophy whore. But yeah, let's get back to the fight. So if you stand under these boxes, he like can't do shit. He can't hit you. It's impossible. And you just basically wail on him. Sorry, Ammo Baron. Also, this fucking song is tits. I should have let you guys listen to it. Shit! Well, I missed. But see, it's really easy. There we go, he's dead. You guys know my policy on listening to the game, though. You can hear it barely when I'm talking, but I recommend you go buy the game so you can hear the game for yourself in all its glory. That takes care of you. No! Look at what you've done to my tank! It was a gift from my mother! What's all this commotion? It's the Ammo Baron. He's trying to destroy Scuttle Town. I want my chocolate back. Halt! Who said that? Who? What? It's the Royal Guards. They'll fix this. Guardian Genie, you must cease your attack by order of the Sequinland Sultan. What? Me? Paw-haw. You see, the law's on my side, girly girl. But he's the one who... For assaulting the rightful owner of this town, your status as town guardian is hereby revoked. You got a court summons. What's this? You are hereby confined to the two quarters until your hearing at Sequinland Palace. You will be relieved of any special weaponry at that time. Good day. Looks like someone's getting a haircut. Har har har. They can't take my hair. Can they, Uncle? That's all I have left. Do as they say for now. But what if... Patience. I will head to the palace myself and sort this out. Just promise me you'll stay out of trouble. I promise, Uncle. I have too much fun voice acting this, by the way. My poor, poor town. Guess we blew it, huh? What a mess. Your uncle's right. We'll just have to place our trust in the authorities and hope for the best. It's probably a bad idea. How did I get into this mess? So that's the start of the game. It's all very exciting, isn't it? That rotten, risky boot. Ever since she stole my magic, things have gone from bad to worse. A hot bath is just the thing I need to clear my head. Ah. Well, I just said ah myself, but she said it too there, so I might have to cut out my voice a couple of times. Wait. I don't own a bathtub! Don't tell me. Well, well, isn't this a sight? Oh. Shantae says risky boots there too. She says a lot of stuff. I'm gonna try and shut up when I can, but I'm not gonna be able to do it a lot. In the flesh. Enjoying my booby trap bathtub, I see? Ugh, you're in big trouble when I get out of this. Please, you're giving me goosebumps. I'll keep this quick. Tell me where my men are, and I'll let you live to see tomorrow. Huh? What are you talking about? Don't get cute. My men and my weapons are gone. Who else but you would take them? Me? You're the only thief around here. Really? Then perhaps you'd explain why your uncle has my crewmen caged up in his lab. Don't be ridiculous. Okay then, I'll prove that you're up to no good. There's my missing man. Right here in dear old uncle's workshop. What have you got to say for yourself now? I didn't know, but I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation. I know the reason. You wanted revenge for the incident with the genie lamp. Just look at my poor defenseless Tinkerbat. He's terrified. Looks fine to me. This is your last chance. Tell me where they are. I want my men. I want my weapons. And I want them right now. Huh? What's that noise? That doesn't look good. An ominous fart cloud. Squee! A cacklebat. A what? No. No, it can't be. What happened to him? I'll explain later. Look out! I'm unarmed. Deal with this creature, quickly. Ugh, at least let me get decent first. Oh, and he let me get decent. Look at that. He's a polite cacklebat. But here's another gimmick to this game. We're gonna be fighting and finding these guys. These guys are actually optional. This first one is not because they're teaching you what to do, but this is one of the optional collectibles, is finding all these guys. Here, get rid of that wretched stuff with this. You got the magic lamp. Hold triangle to suck things up. So, we can no longer dance in Shantae and the Pirate's Curse because we have no magic. There are no transformations. Now you might be thinking, what the hell, no transformations? Wasn't that the whole point of being a genie? And you would be correct. However, this game it's kind of similar, except it's a lot easier and better in most aspects because you don't have to turn into the animals to take advantage of the game's abilities. In this game, well, I'll explain that part later, but for now, our dance button has been replaced with You got the dark magic. So instead of dancing, we now hold up the genie lamp and suck in energy or any sort of thing that looks like smoke. I got him! Now could you please explain what's going on here? There's no time. What about the lamp? Aren't you gonna try and take it back? Keep it. I've got bigger fish to fry. And so do you if the Pirate Master has returned to Sequin Land. What was that about? Who's the Pirate Master? Well, back to Scuttle Town, and everybody seems to be doing okay, so let's go have a chat with everybody. Did you check your inventory, key items, and map? You can use L1 and R1 to swap between them. Thanks, little girl. Stay safe out there. The fields are filled with monsters. My job is to slay them. I'm bad at it. See, I love that shit. It's good. I hate boring stuff. That's why I always skip conversations by pressing options. I'm a rude dude. Got any items in your inventory? Highlight them for a description. Then use them whenever you see fit. Whee! These characters, I swear, man. Alright, we need to go talk to old lady guy up here. Hey. The woman over there looks just like the nefarious pirate Risky Boots. Well, minus the hat. She could be anybody. Alright. Well, what do you want? You're off the hook, so get lost. This pirate master guy, he sounds pretty dangerous. Dangerous? He was the greatest threat to Sequin Land has ever, he was the greatest threat Sequin Land has ever known. The last time he showed up, it took a combined power of every last genie to defeat him. Wait, you're talking about real genies? They captured him? He's dead, but don't let that fool you. With the genies gone, the pirate master will do everything he can to regain the dark magic and rise again. Dark magic? That stuff that transformed my crewmen back there. The pirate master must be stopped, or Sequin Land is history. After all, he has no right to destroy what I've worked so hard to conquer. Well, maybe I can help. Huh, a runt like you wouldn't stand a chance against a foe like the pirate master. I can deal with this myself. How? You couldn't even fight a single cacklebat on your own. True, but if I destroy the dark magic at its source, I won't have to fight at all. Cutting off the power he feeds on should keep him in the grave where he belongs. I'm only lacking one thing. A map of the Forbidden Isles. That's easy, just try the library over at the Sequin Land Palace. I can't go to the palace, they'll clap me in irons. Unless... Hey, don't look at me, those guys want to clip off my monster whipper. Then I guess I'm on my own. But, I might reconsider my position if you fetch me that map. It's your choice. Well, now we have a predicament. We need to go to the palace to get a map. However, they want to cut off Shantae's hair, and that's kind of our lifeline. It's really the only way we have to attack monsters in this game, so that kind of sucks dick. But that all will have to wait for the next episode, because that's all the time we have for this one. Boy, am I excited to be playing and recording again. A hero's work is never done. Join me again next time as we continue to tackle Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. Later days, everybody. I'm Rusty.